Billboard Top 100.
It's gonna go tinfoil.
Yeah, they should have a Billboard Bottom 100. Top 100.
Dear Elon, this is what I did last week. Dear Elon, I never thought with you I'd speak. Don't fire me, no one will hire me. I'm just a dumb folk singer with no resume to speak of at all. Well, dear Elon, I was trying to give you a detailed list of everything I did this week, but man, I've been busy. I think I must have played about 19 times on this boat, and it would have been 20, but Brady's drum circle got canceled due to a shutdown by Mother Nature. But during my 19 appearances, a couple things stood out. I officiated a wedding for a couple of hippies from Tucson and lit the top deck of the Rocking Boat. I also wrote a song for my booking agent, Phil, because he just turned 43. It's a hit song I wrote with John Craigie, and the title is There Are 43 Beans in a Burrito. I'm positive it's a hit, and the record label thinks so too, and they advanced us $300 billion. So I'm gonna impose a 30% tear off on all Tesla Cybertrucks, because I think they're ugly. I also purchased the naming rights to the Gulf of America, formerly Gulf of Mexico, and I'm going to rename it the Gulf of El Pozo. I also bought Greenland, and I'm going to rename it Chartreuse Land, because it sounds prettier than Greenland. Oh, and one last thing, I bought Doge and renamed it Douche. I hope all of this is acceptable for 1 week's work. I also told God to ignore your emails harassing him for resting on the seventh day and not getting any more work done. Yours in Christ, Steve Bolts. This is what I did last week. Oh, dear Elon, I never thought with you I'd speak. Oh, but don't fire me, no one will hire me. I'm just a dumb folk singer with no resume to speak of at all.
Dear Elon, I've been on Keamo this week. Sorry I haven't written as much as I wanted to, but I didn't get the golden Wi-Fi package, and I haven't been getting as much sleep as I thought. I learned a good lesson here that if you party with the Rainbow Girls, no matter how hard you try, you will not stay up later than the Rainbow Girls, so don't try. And I get up late and I miss my juice. I'm always 2 minutes late for the juice, no matter what time of day it is. Whether it's 8:32 p.m. or 10:02 p.m. Mr. John, the juice, we just shut it down. Oh, son of a bitch. But I did get some emails out to my naturopath, Dr. Sarah Silverman, who's not no relation to the comedian. She asked me if I've been eating the Greek yogurt, like she asked me to. I said, no, there's no Greek yogurt on this boat, but there is a 24-hour all-you-can-eat buffet that never stops and calls your name in your sleep. She said, I don't care for that at all.
Dear Elon, this is what I did last week. Oh, dear Elon, I never thought with you I'd speak. Don't fire me, no one will hire me. I'm just a dumb folk singer with no resume to speak of at all.
Well, finally we got to the last day, and Holtz and I got up in the morning and we were sad and commiserated because we knew originally we had dueling sets, same exact time. And we were sad because we'd miss each other, but we also knew that that would tear this boat apart. Families would split. Couples would divorce over who's gonna see who. So Mother Nature intervened and give us a slight little delay. So my set would start at 6:45, and I've been waiting backstage to do my song before I have to run back to the Bliss Lounge. And I do think this is probably the only time in the world, the only place in the world where I can show up to my job late and say I'm late because Steve Holtz was singing Sewing Machine in extended version. No one else would take that as an excuse, but here they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But then what happened, Steve? I can't remember.
Well, then it was Phil's birthday, and so he asked us if we would meet him. Well, his wife Megan asked us if we would sing a song for him. So we sang a song for him, and they brought a cake out, and they had these gummy bears on it, but they pulled the wrong gummy bears out, and they were 10 milligram, and he had 5 of them. And then he told you about the gig that we had to do, and it made no sense to me.
Well, yeah, we started getting some weird, stoned out texts from Phil. He told me that my set had been delayed, but he said it was delayed till tomorrow, 6 a.m. at the Troubadour. And I said, Phil, I don't think there's a what floor is it on? He said, it's on the 27th floor. I said, this boat doesn't have 27 floors. I don't think there's a Troubadour on this boat. Then he sent Steve some weird stuff, right?
Dude, I opened up the email and he was like, hey, Poltsy, you're playing down there on the 3rd floor in the bondage room with a bunch of hot coal and these guys in double suits shoveling coal. And that's when I knew he'd gone over the edge. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Lyne's song.
Phil Lyne's
Manager to the Stars. Dearie love, this is what I did last week. Ah, dearie love, I never thought with you I'd speak. Don't fire me, no one will hire me. I'm just a dumb folk singer with no resume to speak of at all. Well, you guys sing it with us. Dear Elon, this is what I did last week. Dear Elon, this is what I did last week. Dear Elon, I never thought with you I'd speak. Oh, dear Elon, yeah, I never thought with you I'd speak. Don't fire me, no one will hire me. Oh, don't fire me, no one will hire me. He's a dumb folk singer. I'm just a dumb folk singer with no resume to speak of at all.
Let's tack that one. I'm a dumb folk singer.
I'm just a dumb folk singer with no resume to speak of at all.